Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today we're filming a plan with me for the week of the 14th through the 20th. So this is actually the current week. I was supposed to film this on Friday, but I'm actually filming this on Saturday. This was my first week back to school. It was a whirlwind, let me tell you that. So let's go ahead and start filming this upcoming week. So I'm going to be using an old kit from ColorPOP paper. I am not sure if ColorPOP paper still even makes kits anymore. I pretty much only exclusively purchase date covers from ColorPOP paper, and I haven't placed an order in a while. But I know that ColorPOP paper typically is involved in a few of the different sales, like one of those like collective sales. So I would wait for it to be on sale because it is a little bit more on the pricey side, but I absolutely love ColorPOP paper date covers. So yeah, it's a 4-page kit. And I chose this kit because the colors are a little bit on the deeper side, and we are getting very close to the beginning of fall. I believe fall starts next week sometime. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it starts next week sometime. So I'm going to be transitioning over to fall kits very soon. I know some people have already started, but I thought this was a good transition into some of the fall colors and some of the fall kits. So I have some headers here. I think I'm going to pull like this purple, this pink maybe, or this pink, and then maybe like this tealish color here. I think it matches pretty well with the kit. And these glitter headers are from Inky and the Brain. And then I have a few like gold foil things. I have some like beach and mermaid things from Sadie Sticker. I have the Sticky Committee, the underwater full box overlays, some Scribble Prints Co. And then this is just a Sadie's Stickers sampler that I'm going to be pulling a few things off of this sheet. So yeah, let's go ahead and start planning the week. So if you guys were here for my plan with me last week, I don't know, if I felt like it was a bit of a shit show because I was just feeling so negative that week. And I mean, I felt pretty down. I felt pretty negative. So I apologize if, you know, my mood definitely represented that in the last plan with me. I typically try not to be so negative, but you know what? It is what it is. It's how I was feeling. So I'm not going to try to appear all like happy and bubbly and stuff when that's not what's going on. You know, the reality of the situation is I was stressed. I was stressed because it was the first week of school, or the first week of school was, you know, coming up. I'm stressed because my cat was going into surgery. So he actually did finally end up having his surgery on Thursday, and it went well. I didn't realize that they were going to be keeping him overnight for observation. Which, you know, as someone who has OCD, that just, it kind of threw me a little bit. And I was sad. I was sad that I didn't have my kitty home with me. I missed him. I wanted to see him and make sure he was okay. So that was a little hard for me Thursday night. I didn't really sleep very well Thursday night because of that. But we were able to pick him up on Friday. Like I would say, like it was early afternoon. My husband was able to pick it up. I was still in my 4th period class when he went to pick him up. But yeah, he did really well. He did really well in the surgery. So thank goodness for that. And he's recovering right now. We have to keep him isolated for the next couple of weeks because the surgery. For those of you who don't know, he had a bilateral hernia surgery. So he has like incisions basically on both sides of his bum. And it's going to be a long recovery for him. We have to keep him isolated and contained to a small room for 3 weeks. So we set up my husband's office because we have like a little futon in there, but we've like stretched out the futon so that he's not jumping. He likes to jump on the back part of the futon or like the back part of the couch. So we don't want him jumping. We don't want him going up and down the stairs. So we had to bring his litter up there make him as comfortable as possible. Right now he is so out of it because he has a fentanyl patch. And then, you know, once I take off the fentanyl patch in a couple of days, he's on like they've given us basically painkillers for us to administer for the next couple of weeks. So he's out of it, but he's doing good. You know, he's managed to use the restroom. He's using the restroom just fine. And, yeah, like I said, he's doing good. He's just out of it, low in energy, but the next couple days are going to be critical. He has a follow-up on Wednesday, and we just have to be on the lookout to make sure that there's no infections and things like that. So, you know, poor little guy. I feel so bad for him. He absolutely hates the cone. Thankfully, they gave him like a soft cone, so it's not too terrible, but you know, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like the cone. I'm not sure which quote I want to use. I think I want to use this one with the scales. I think I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to use this one as like my quote box. So let me go ahead and put this quote box down. And then I'm going to put the overlay, this little like starfish, right? So that's what they're called, a little starfish overlay down. It's been a whirlwind because like there was just so many things that we had to get done before he came home. Like I said, we had to set up this little self-isolated room for him. Both of my dogs are like super like curious, like why is our brother like in this room all by himself? So that's kind of been hard, making sure that the dogs don't go in there and bother him because he's just tired. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to do anything. He can't play. But like what I was saying is, in the surgery, they basically, like, from what it was explained to me, is they used his muscle, like they used a part of his muscle to close or do whatever it was that they needed to do with the hernia. So it's extremely important that he doesn't move around as much, that his movement is limited, he doesn't go up and down the stairs, that he doesn't play or do anything like that, because you know, it's muscle and they don't want him like ripping open any of the like internal sutures. But that's really hard because cats are just really playful. If any of you guys have cats, you know, they like to climb and get into things. So we've had to, like, for instance, like underneath the futon, we've had to like barricade it so that he doesn't climb underneath the futon and like start, like when he does, his cone basically, it's a soft cone, so it flips inside out. And the number one thing we want to prevent him is from like licking back there. So that little rascal, I just want him to stop moving around because I don't want him to rip anything open. So fingers crossed that he doesn't rip anything open between now and when he gets to go into the vet, gets to see the vet on, like I said, Wednesday. He has an appointment on Wednesday. So I think I'm actually going to put these two pink boxes down here so I can put the pink glitter headers like along the middle. All right, so first week of school, that was fun. My kids they're cool. I like my classes. Like, you know, with the freshman classes, they're so quiet. Those kids are so freaking quiet, and it's actually really hard to get them to talk and participate. I feel like it was the first, you know, it had to do a lot with like the first week of school. These poor kids are tired. My freshman classes are like my third and fourth period classes. So they already don't want to talk. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do to get these kids to start talking. It was actually funny because one of my students in my, is this the color pink that I want to use? Yeah. One of my students in my environmental science class, I actually found out that she's a senior, excuse me. And I was like, like she stayed after class because she wanted to let me know that, he stayed after class and because he wanted to let me know that, there were some things going on and just wanted to give me a heads up. And he's actually a senior because he didn't pass his freshman year. He didn't pass his science classes freshman year. And I was like, I thought it was odd that you were the only one who was answering any of the questions or participating in any of the activities. Like, I just thought that was kind of funny. And he was like, yeah, I'm a senior. I know what the deal is. So, if you ever need somebody to participate, feel free to just call on me. So that was really cool. I made a connection with him. He's actually very artistic. He was showing me some of his drawings, which I think is super cool. And hopefully he makes it to, I'm going to be running the art. I'm calling it a Let's Get Creative Club, because it's essentially kind of going to be like an arts/crafts/ creativity club, so to speak. Yeah, he said he was going to drop by. So hopefully he's able to make it during the club hours, which I don't even know how that's going to run. Supposedly it's going to be twice a week, and it's going to be a virtual club, but I don't even know how interested the kids are going to be to go to these virtual clubs, because they're in the middle of the day. They're right after the first period class. I don't know. That just feels, I feel like I'm not going to have any kids that are going to want to take part in a club that's right after their first period class. You know what I mean? Hopefully I get some people that are interested, but we'll see. We'll see how many kids. That's another thing I have to manage, you know what I mean, during the day is this club. And then we have a class called Student Wellness, which is essentially mental health and socializing and stress relief for the kids. And that's 3 times a week. And yeah, it feels so disorganized. So one of the good things about that student wellness class is that my kids actually opened up to me during that student wellness class, because, it is supposed to be something where they can express their feelings and their thoughts and opinions about what's going on. And the big thing that I got from that class is that they feel like things are so disorganized. They don't know what's going on or where they're supposed to be. I think I'm going to move this box, this purple box here. But yeah, I feel so bad for these kids, They're just so confused, and everything feels rushed and disorganized. This was a big one. The big feedback was that they feel rushed, especially my AP students. My AP students are freaking out. They have got so much stuff to do in addition to all of the things that juniors and seniors typically have to do their junior and senior year. So, I'm just hoping everything works out for the better. You know what? I love this seahorsey, but I think I'm going to use it down here. So I think I'm going to put this seahorsey down here, and I'm going to put some foil over it. And then I'm going to put this last quote box over here on this side, so that balances everything out. I just felt like it was too dark of a purple. You know what I mean? It still looks kind of odd down here, but you know what I mean? I like this a lot better than I was liking it in the middle of the spread. But yeah, my AP students feel a little bit rushed, and I understand why they're feeling rushed, because we do have to flip the classroom and let them kind of take the lead. AP has been a headache too, because I am the only AP chemistry teacher in my school. There's only one other AP teacher in the school that I know. He's the AP bio teacher, and he's helped me as much as he can help me with respect to how an AP classroom is supposed to run. But then when it comes to content, he can't really help me with the content, because it depends on your team, what you and your team are going to be doing for content. So bless his heart, but he has been helping me as much as he can, but there's not much else that he can do. Let's see, I'm gonna foil this one down here, I think, with the mermaid. Yeah, that's gonna look cool. And then I'm gonna do these plants down here with like the school of fish. And then I think I'm gonna put 2 just like simple little borders around these 2. So I'm gonna do this one for the jellyfish. Yeah, jellyfish. I think that's what they're called. Very pretty jellyfish. Normally I don't like jellyfish, but you know, that's cute jellyfish. And then this other jellyfish here, I'm gonna do this one here. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of foiling over this little seahorse here. So cute. Look at that cute little seahorse. But yeah, I haven't really had that many issues other than, you know, I don't want to say if it's even an issue with the participation. Like, the kids don't know me, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's gonna take a bit for them to open up, for them to get to know me. It's getting better. Like, by Friday I did have a little bit more participation than I did on like the Tuesday, which was like the first day of school. So it's definitely getting better, and hopefully it gets better over time. I only had one issue with one class and like random people jumping onto the chat. I just ignored them, honestly, and it was like during times where the students, we weren't like, I wasn't really talking, like the students were like, they had like a 5-minute break, so thankfully it didn't really interrupt, you know, the session too much. But that's going to be annoying if that problem persists. And I've heard a couple other teachers talking about, you know, that being an issue with like random people jumping onto the chat. Let me set up my sidebar real quickly. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the sidebar just yet, so it's going to take me a minute to set that up, and then I'm going to put my checklist down, and I will be right back. So I'm actually going to speed this portion up just a little bit. Alright, so I went ahead and, like I said, finished out my sidebar and laid down my checklist. So let's go ahead and get into the day by day. So one thing, I was putting down my date dots and I thought I had the 14th through the 20th, but I didn't. So I just put a little bow on Sunday for the 20th. You know, who cares? Who cares that, you know, I don't have all of the days. So I'm going to zoom you guys in so we can go ahead and get started on planning out my day by days. Alrighty, so Monday is going to be, I think what I'm going to start doing, like, even though I have this marked in my school calendar, like my teacher planner, I think I'm going to start marking like things like my meeting days, and then what days I have like student wellness and my clubs in this planner, because like I'm starting to get confused when I have time off, like for instance, during, like if I have time off during like the clubs, if I don't have a club that meets that day, then I can schedule like my therapy session during that day. And so I think if I put that in my life planner, it's going to be easier for me to get used to that schedule when I have time to say like workout in the middle of the day, when I have time to schedule an appointment in the middle of the day, like a virtual appointment. And I think that's going to make things so much easier, at least for the first couple of weeks. That's what I'm going to be doing. So to start off on Monday, I do have both a student wellness session. So I think I'm going to use maybe this like light purple box with the heart, or maybe I'll do the asterisks for the student wellness. And then the heart, I'll do the teal one with the heart for the art club. So I have both student wellness, and I did it that way so I would have both student wellness, my club meeting on the same day. So that's for Monday. And then I'm just gonna leave that as is using these littles here. And then in the evening, I'm gonna mark that I want to do or get a workout in. I'll just go ahead and use this box here to mark that I want to get my workout done. And I'm gonna use a little shoe here, or maybe a little dumbbell. You guys didn't even see that. I was out of frame, you guys. So yeah, I put that box down to mark my workout with this little shoe from Inky and the Brain. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, I have a collaborative planning meeting, and that is after school. And then I have my yoga session through my studio at 4:30, which is right after school. And then that's really all I have going on Tuesday. I don't think we don't have student wellness on Tuesday, and I don't have a club meeting on Tuesday. But I do have my AP class on Tuesday, so I'll probably have to post like their 45-minute asynchronous session by Tuesday. But I'm not going to mark that yet because I haven't quite lesson planned that far out. I think I'm going to use this half box to mark the collaborative planning. And I do have these like planner things or these like meeting stickers to mark that. So I think I'm going to use this one here to mark CP on Tuesday. I need to put more of these out. I only have like 2 more of these left on here, these little meeting emojis. And then I have my yoga station, and that is at 4:30. And I'm gonna use one of these scallop tomato labels to mark that. Do you want to use this one? You know what? I'm gonna use this one to mark my yoga. I'm gonna pull in some gold foil here from Sticker Palooza to mark my yoga session at 4:30. And then do I have anything else on Tuesday that I need to get done? No, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna just go ahead and mark that I need to post my lesson for my AP class. And I'm gonna use one of these little bows from Inky and the Brain to mark that. These little bow paper clips. I think I'm gonna use this like teal colored one that matches the kit to mark that I need to remember to post the AP lesson, the asynchronous lesson by Tuesday. So then moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be kind of a busy day. So I have my appointment with my doctor, my primary care, at 11 in the morning. So I'm taking it during my lunchtime. And then I have collaborative planning right after that at 12:15, and then I have my vet appointment at 4 p.m. So let's start with my VA appointment. So I'm gonna mark that with this, I don't even know, like it's bigger than like a quarter label or a quarter box, but I'm going to use this little paper and milk nurse, like health professional sticker, the little, what are they called, the Maros? Yeah, Maro, I believe, the Maro the marshmallow. And then this teal box to mark the collaborative planning on Wednesday. I want to cover up the seashell because the seashell's so pretty, so I'm going to go ahead and put the sticker on that side. And then I have my cat appointment, so I'm going to mark my vet appointment with this purple box, and I'm going to put that down at the bottom. I know you guys can't see because I'm terrible about pushing it up, and I think I'm going to use another paper clip. I'm going to use this pink paper clip to mark my cat appointment. I guess I could use a paw, but I'm going to just go ahead and mark my cat appointment on Wednesday. And that's it. That's all I really have planned for Wednesday. I mean, and it's a pretty busy day, so I'm going to be pretty exhausted, and I think I'm going to have time to take my cat to the appointment because I feel really bad that my husband has been having to take him to a lot of these appointments because, you know, I'm working, but hopefully I should be able to do that, and my husband not have to take off that day to make it to the appointment. Thursday, man, we have so much stuff going on this week. Thursday, I need to drop my dog off in the morning because she is getting her dental work done. So I am going to go ahead and use, should I use this? No, I'm going to use this lighter purple here to mark dropping her off in the morning. So it's like an 8 in the morning drop off, which I'm going to call them to see if I can drop her off earlier than 8 in the morning so that I can have enough time to like make it back home. If not, my husband is going to have to drop her off because I just won't, my class starts at 8:30, so I won't have enough time to make it all the way back home. And I'm going to use this pink clip. I do have a yoga session with my county a little bit later on. It's at 4:30, I believe. So I think I'm going to use this little thing to mark that yoga session at 4:30. And maybe I'll use a little shoe. Last thing I need to remember is to take out the trash. So maybe I'll use one of these things as like a little reminder that I need to take out my trash on Thursday. And then I'll leave that empty because I'm not sure what else I have going on Thursday. Oh, I should have marked that I have my club. So I have my club on Thursday. So my club meets Mondays and Thursdays. So I'm actually going to use this teal label to mark dropping my dog off for the dental appointment first thing in the morning, and then this for my club meeting, and then, you guys can't see that. So this teal for my club meeting, and then, I'm sorry, dental club meeting, and then y'all saw the rest of the day. So let's go ahead and move on to Friday. So I need a reminder on Friday to take out my ring. So I'm going to use a little thing along with these pill reminders from Once More with Love to take out my ring on Friday. And then for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's the NuvaRing. That's my birth control. And then I'm going to use this to mark filming a plan with me on Friday. Yeah, I'll just bring that down just a little bit, and I'll just leave that as is. And that's it. Probably going to go out for a beer on Friday, but I don't really have anything else planned for Friday. Saturday is going to be like my relaxing day. First, I think I'm actually going to use this because I never get to use these icons, but I'm going to layer it with some of the washi from the kit, like one of the little washi strips from the kit, because I never get to use these little things. So let's go ahead and use one of these strips here to mark a lazy day, because I have really been liking taking my Saturday as my lazy day. So I'm gonna layer that with a little lazy day pillow there. Maybe I'll use one of these glitter things to mark that. And then which one should I use? Maybe this pink one? Yeah, that'll be cute. To mark giving myself a manicure and a pedicure. And then probably a game night, but I'm not quite sure, so I'm going to leave that blank for now. And let's go ahead and move on to Sunday. So Sunday is going to be my planning day. So I'm actually going to layer these two washi here because I like to get like my teacher planner and like all of my other planners essentially ready for the week, my daily planner, my little print impression weeks. I like to get all of those like together on Sunday. So I'm going to layer the two washi with this planning time sticker from the kit. I need to make sure that I order groceries on Sunday. That's been really nice, like ordering all of my groceries to Instacart and having them delivered on Sundays. Oh, so on Saturday, I'm going to go back and mark that I want to edit a few videos. So I'm gonna actually use this label that I didn't get to use from earlier on Thursday. I'm gonna put this down on Saturday that I want to edit a few videos, and I'm using this icon from the kit to mark that. And I'm giving myself a little bit of space so I can create a list of videos. Oop, you guys don't even see that. So I can create a list of videos that I want to edit on Saturday, because I had pre-filmed a lot of videos, but I am out of pre-filmed videos, so I need to make sure that I start editing and planning out all my videos for the week on Saturday. So that's it. That's all I really have planned for this week. I want to give myself some space, some time to relax on Saturday, do some fun things like film and edit videos, and then, yeah, other than that, concentrating on lesson planning and getting things up and running for my kids. So let me go ahead and zoom out and show you guys what this finished spread looks like. So this is what the spread looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Give me a thumbs up if you guys do. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm currently trying to post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then a bonus video on Sundays. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.